All right, I am calling Nito on the Discord. I see that he's live.
Yay.
Nito, what's going on?
Who? Him?
Hello.
Here?
What? How's it going?
Alright, I gotta pull. I'm alright.
Good.
Your stream too. So, have you looked up Doppler, stutter Dopplers?
No. I understand the premise of it. I can't do them, so I can't really help with them.
Oh, that's
There are tutorials on how to do that, but basically you just do a stutter. Let me get to the ship.
Is it that stutter like a short charge or?
I'll show you. Hang on. Let me get there. You're watching my stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So all that a stutter is, so if you just like, this is your stutter. You just kind of keep pressing the D-pad to the side.
Okay.
You're pressing it more than you're releasing it.
So, when do you fire the missile?
So you have to do this. You have to fire it at a specific rate, and I don't know what that rate is. So you do the stutter, and then you fire the missiles at a specific rate, and if you do it right, then Fantoon will like he'll just be stuck there, and it's the same as if you just walk at him and fire the missiles. And Poppy's saying it's 180 beats per minute. Yeah, I think Nito understands that, Poppy. It's just so you know that you don't have to do the stutter to do the Doppler on Fantoon, right?
But then I'll run out of rooms.
Right.
Of room, rather.
Yeah, exactly. So
Shooting.
that's all I do. I just do a non-stutter Doppler on Fantoon. I usually get 5 shots in, but if you want to like it's possible to do a 1 round if you're perfect with it. You know, do a slow enough stutter and then fire at 180 beats per minute, like Poppy's saying.
I saw Asder do it. I was impressed.
Yeah, Tommy's done it too. I don't know if you've seen. Tommy has an amazing stutter Doppler on Fantoon. But I mean,
He can hover in Link to the Past too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How? How?
So, but this is as much as I can help with the stutter Doppler. Beyond this, I would watch a tutorial. It might give a little bit more detail on it. But this is the premise. It's just doing that stuttered walk, and then firing the missiles at a specific interval. That's it. So that's that. I'm gonna start a timer just for fun. Yeah, I guess let's just go down the list. So down grabbing.
Yeah, the non-spin version.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
So if you're doing a spin, it's a ledge grab. If you're not spinning, you do a down grab. And I want to go to head down to the climb, because there's a good place to demonstrate how this works.
Okay, I'll just teleport. Parlor, I guess.
Yeah. So if I sit here and if I try to get up onto this ledge by just doing a jump straight up, I can't make it. It's not high enough. But when I get to the top, if I push down, oops, and then over, that'll get you up. That's a down grab. That's all that it is. You're just shortening. You're basically raising Samus's hitbox a little bit.
Because I understood the principle when you're spin jumping, because she's really thin and she's higher, and if she was standing jumping.
Yeah, it's basically the same idea. Like you're shortening Samus's hitbox in either case, but when you're spinning, you want to do the ledge grab by pressing L or R or shot
Yeah,
or
that one. Yeah,
you
that
know,
one I knew. It's the
right.
one I use, but
But if you're not spinning, then you want to do the down grab. That's basically it.
so down backs, right?
Yeah, down backs. Okay. Where's a good place to demonstrate this? Uh,
Well, there's the old Turian.
so that's gap skips.
Oh, that's not the same.
No. For gap skips, literally all you're doing is pressing down. Actually, gap skips
Oh,
are more like down grabs. Sort of. Like all you have to do for the gap skips is just press down. So you walk off the edge. You have to be holding dash,
yeah.
but just walk off the edge and press down. Somehow I can't do it going this direction. There we go. And you'll just
From the broken zip, do you jump or you just keep walking?
yeah. Usually when you do this, you keep walking. Like you would just go across and just do a gap skip on everyone. But you don't have to. Like
Oh, I
just
got 2 in a row or 3.
yeah.
Minor optimization. Where am I?
Having a lot of trouble
Where are my
with this one
notes?
for some reason.
There are my notes. No, wrong game. Wrong game. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Business center. I'll you dodge all the platforms and I hit them all on my way down.
Oh yeah, let's go there.
Warfare. Tunnel. Yeah, it's tunnel.
So I morph. There are different ways to navigate this, and I'm gonna go up and down the elevator to make sure the enemies are in the right places. But I don't know. I'm relatively consistent with this, just morphing and weaving strat. But I just walk off the side and do a soft morph. Oops, see, now I missed it. And I literally just go off the right, left, and then it's just a back and forth. And now I can't do it. So right, left. Yeah, it's the place that's the hardest is this ledge right here. You have to make sure you press left for long enough to clear this ledge. And as long as you get past that one, as long as I get past that one, I usually make it the rest of the way.
Almost.
Oops.
I have this uncanny ability to, when I need to stop my fall, I dodge every platform on the way down. But when I don't want to stop, when I do want to stop my fall.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'll go back up. It's okay if there are no enemies.
Yeah. The enemies shouldn't get in your way.
They're all dead, so.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I made it past the yellow door platform, but
Oh yeah.
I hit the. That saves a lot of time, though.
It does. Yeah. Hitting platforms going down any room, like you lose all your momentum and then have to start falling again.
Yeah, it's like who did I race after you in SMRAD? It's not pressing ham. Oh, Saffron. Jeez.
Mm.
Like, I rewatched the race again. And
Safi's got
for
real
the
good
longest time, until he died, okay, we had the exact same route. And even worse, he had to retry the E-tank in the ceiling like 7 times before he got it. And when he died, he was like, even despite that, I got it first try. It took a few tries, but even despite that, he was like, I don't know how many rooms ahead of me when he died. Like,
Yeah.
significantly ahead of me. Just by being way better at moving than I am.
Yeah, Safi's movement is really, really good.
And I unmorph on accident. Ah, shit. Almost. Well, I'm dodging more platforms than I used to, so there's that. It was mostly the start I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I unmorphed. Oops.
Oh, then you got crouch locked.
Yeah, even worse. I crouch slide. That's another thing I'm really good at.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can live with hitting one of the platforms on the way down. Eventually, I'll be better at dodging it.
Yeah, and like I don't know any other strats that people do through this room because I learned mine and then just always do it that way. But there are a lot of different ways that people go down this room.
First try, Indiana Jones spring wall jump.
Nice. All right, what's next? This is going real fast.
Yeah. Because most of the stuff I can kind of figure out myself if I can see the input.
Oh,
but,
so
like basically nobody plays with input on.
Right. So we want to do down back.
The ROM hack. Yeah, down back.
You know where I want to go is let's go to amphitheater. So go to Lower Norfair elevator and then just head over upper worst room in the game. Actually, you know what? It's probably closer to just I don't know. Just get over there however you want. And Norfair, Lower Norfair. Because then I can show you. I can show you my strat through amphitheater too. If that's helpful at all.
Oops. Amusingly enough, the pillars are harder when you have high jump boots.
Oh yeah, they really are.
Because a small tab and you're sent flying upwards.
Yeah. Okay. So down back is not actually necessary for this next, like the way that I do this, but you can kind of feel what a down back feels like. Go ahead and make a save state. And all that a down back is once you start falling, first you have to press down, and then while you're pressing down, you roll that to down and back. So I'm gonna go through this door. You have to be pressing.
You still hold down back, down 2, right? Otherwise you'll turn around.
Right. So that's my down back. When I do that, I land directly in front of this guy every single time. Now I don't think you have to do it. I'm just gonna try this without pushing down and back. If I just do this. Oh no, it is different. It is different. What if I just face down? So
I keep hitting the same thing.
Okay, so the down back does help. It keeps your forward movement. It keeps your forward momentum.
Oh, got it. Landed on the lip of this platform.
Yeah, and when you do it, don't for this specific thing, don't moonwalk to the back of this platform. You just want to be all the way back and then run. Now, alternatively, what you can do, this is what the pros do, and it saves, I tested this, it saves about a second, but it's not consistent enough for me. If you start from a little bit farther forward, I think this is going to be okay. Like, what I'm looking at is the spikes underneath. I'm like halfway covering the tile before that. Well, you can see where I am. I should land after the pirate if I do this. And this I think you do need a down back. Yeah, so here you'll land after him, and It saves like a second.
Well,
but if
it
you're,
saves a lot of health too if you don't have.
Well, the thing is, if you miss it by a little bit, you can
You
fall.
land on him.
Well, or it like down in the acid. Like if I go
Ooh.
too far forward, let's see what happens here.
Save state.
Okay, that worked. What if I go up here? I spent some time testing this one day.
Acid, no.
I don't know. I guess if you just line up right over the spikes, that's good. Maybe it's just being too far back that's a problem. Maybe I should start doing that. Anyway, that's what a down back is. So down backs only work in a few different situations. You can't just jump up and do a down back. You have to either fall off of a ledge, so you're in a falling state. Unmorphing, yeah, unmorphing does it too. Yep, if you unmorph, then you can down back.
So that's what they do, when they get the first missiles in any percent or any categories. Like they shoot one block, they morph and unmorph, and they down back while shooting the other blocks.
Yeah.
Is that what they do?
Well, so they just roll. So they shoot the blocks, and then they're just rolling off of the edge anyway. So I mean, you have to morph just to get under there, but yeah. So that is a down back at that place. I have trouble getting that, so I don't do that strat. Like it's pretty tight getting unmorphed and then getting to the down back and shooting the shots.
So what about a down back speed zip skip? Oh, that's speed.
Right.
Down back zip skip.
So
I've been told it's the fastest way if you can do it first try.
Well,
everything is the fastest way.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you my strat for it. My strat is not as efficient as like the setup that you'll usually use for it. If you're trying to be fast. The main reason I use it is just so I don't have to turn screw off.
That's why I want to speed zip skip. I hate menuing.
Right. So to finish the thought though, so one way to do it is to fall off of an edge. Another way to get the fall speed is by morphing, unmorphing. A third way to do it is by taking damage. Okay. So the basic premise of this is you're going to freeze the Rinka, same place you always freeze it, and then you're just going to jump up to take damage from a Rinka, and that puts you in your fall. And sometimes I miss it too. That's the other thing. Sometimes this just doesn't work for me. Freeze the dude, jump up to take damage, and then you can go into a down back from there. There we go. If you're crouching...
You still need to freeze the Rinka?
Yep, you still need to freeze the Rinka.
So you land on it. So the timing is to land and shoot what is... You need wave for that though, right?
You can do it without wave. Like you can still go underneath and do this. You just have to wait for something to hit you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
But then when you get hit, you have to take a moment to allow the knockback to happen. And then once the knockback happens, then press down and move it into down back. And if you're crouched by the Zeb, then you got it. And then you can just jump through. You know what? I'm going to switch to 60 FPS too so that my Samus isn't invisible. So I'm going to cut stream for a second. I'll be right back.